The November art and wallpaper feature Yoshino and Landramon from Digimon Savers. It's a perfect time to enjoy some music. It's not the 1st of November, but it's still nice to get new art this month and pretty early too. Karorumi, who co-hosted this stream announcing the Warakuji concert, shared several Digimon-themed posts, including 2 images reflecting their lifelong love for Digimon. Their largest post, featuring 4 specific images, caught the attention of Digimon series director Kakudo, who was surprised to see a recreation of a unique dish from Digimon Adventure. Kimchi fried rice topped with whipped cream and strawberries, a quirky meal made by Mimi's mom in the series. Kimchi is a Korean cabbage dish. It seems Mimi inherited her unique taste from her parents, as one scene in Adventure shows her mom inventing dishes like this while her dad happily enjoys them. In the upcoming version of the Chinese mobile game, Digimon New Century, they'll be making changes to the skill effects and descriptions of various Digimon. Gabumon Bond of Friendship Signature Skill Adjustment. This attack ignores the target's shield and invincibility has been changed to this attack ignores the target's buff status. Agumon Bond of Bravery. New effect added to ultimate skill. This skill ignores 40% of the target's defense. With each use of the ultimate skill, an additional 20% defense ignore effect is applied. Megidramon X. New effect added to ultimate skill. There's a 100% base chance to inflict 1 layer of burn status on the target, lasting 2 turns. A new effect added to passive skill. Damage reduction plus 25%. Holy Dramon X. New effect added to ultimate skill. Removes 1 negative mark from an ally who has been granted the Holy Dragon's Blessing. The latest version update will introduce several new gameplay systems, along with a range of optimizations and adjustments. New data sharing, core link optimization, and data circuit. No need to repeatedly train multiple Digimon, saving more time and resources. Data sharing includes 4 components: core link, data circuit, level burst, and potential surge. The data sharing system has limited slots for Digimon, with the number of slots available depending on the sequence level. Digimon placed within these slots can gain bonuses from core link, data circuit, level burst, and potential surge, core link and data circuit. After transferring these functions, shared slots can reduce repeated actions. Level burst boosts Digimon level further, with a cap based on current domain progress. Potential surge boosts Digimon potential level further, with a cap based on current domain progress. The initial level cap of 60 and potential 48 must still be trained individually for each Digimon. If a Digimon with level 1 or 0 potential is placed in data sharing, the final level with level burst will be 2 and potential will be 1. Domain difficulty expansion. The domain will expand with Hell levels 1 to 24, dropping corresponding potential fruits. Potential fruits 49 and above will need to be used within data sharing. 1 new difficulty level will be unlocked each week until all levels are available. Enhanced infection defense with higher threat levels and rewards. Infection defense has added 3 new conditions, increasing the difficulty cap to level 85. Each infection defense session will have 4 new training tasks for threat levels 40, 60, 65, and 70. New training tasks provide 5, 5, 10, and 10 core chip box fragments, respectively. Captains can increase Digimon level and potential in data sharing before attempting higher levels of infection defense. Periodic pack upgrade. The new periodic pack offers more content at no additional cost. Daily rewards in the periodic pack now include deconstruction crystals. Deconstruction crystals can be exchanged for rare items in the deconstruction shop. After purchase, the periodic pack is now claimed automatically upon daily login. If you miss a day, rewards will be given upon your next login. New weather effects in battle. Field weather will impact both sides in battle, with each weather type applying unique buffs or debuffs. Due to uncontrollable forces from the digital world, weather effects will not apply in archive gameplay. Rain, before acting, clears 2 positive buffs and 2 negative statuses. Sandstorm, 33% chance to offset critical damage to 120% during the active turn. Gale, speed boost effects increase by an additional 30%. Toxic fog, damage from all status ailments increases by 50%. DTF is also investigating how additional weather effects may impact combat. Finally, with a 1-week delay from the Japanese release, debug chapters 5 and 6 of the Digimon Liberator novel have been officially released in English. On the same day, a new comic installment was posted. And that means we now have the English versions of the cards that appeared during the battle between Chito's Horaiji and Altea, a fellow debugger who is an AI and the garden's caretaker. In Digimon Liberator Comic Episode 8, Part 1, Chain of Liberation, the battle continues and the Sephagamon card that had become unusable is now functional again. The origin of the new cards mysteriously appearing in their decks remains unknown, as Yao and the others investigate but can't pinpoint the cause. With that, Shoto wins his battle, and Owen does as well, meaning they've secured victory in the 3-on-3 battle, leaving only closest match remaining. Owen acknowledges that Shoto isn't just there to fill out the roster, congratulating him but also saying he still has a long way to go to catch up. As we shift to closest battle, we catch a glimpse of the new Digimon. Tsunarisamon's champion level is Landramon, a mineral Digimon whose body comprises mostly sand-based data. It makes its territory in deserts, blending into the sand as it moves around in search of prey. It also works together with herds of Tsunarisamon to combat invaders. Acting as something of a leader to the Tsunarisamon, it uses the vibrations of its cry, a low-pitched moan, to relay commands to the herd through the sand. As it fights by manipulating the sand that comprises its body, its strength is heavily influenced by the terrain. This is also the reason it despises moisture. While in the desert, it can wield unfathomable power and is feared as a hunter that uses quicksand to subdue its prey. For its special move, Terra Spike, it extends its retractable claws and stabs its target from beneath the ground, while for Desert Abyss, it creates a giant pit of quicksand to swallow enemies. The perfect stage is Proganomon, a turtle-like mineral Digimon that primarily inhabits desert regions. It uses its drills as excavators to penetrate through bedrock as it travels. As it does so, it triggers earthquakes that hollow the earth and collapse the surface. At night, it retracts its hind legs into its shell, then expels the sand and gravel stored in its body to travel long distances in search of a safe place to sleep. Its shell constitutes more than half the volume of its body and comprises mostly mineral data. As a result, whenever it is destroyed, all that remains is a fossil-like shell. The left-behind shell will sometimes become home to Digimon inhabiting sandy areas. Its special moves are Tricone Bit Demolisher, during which it rapidly revolves its claws to grind its opponent's armor to dust, and Drill Emission, where it launches drill-like missiles from its shell. The reason Deep Savers NPCs are found in the middle of the Obsidian Desert, despite the lack of seas in the area, is that they guard the entrance to Lapis Marine's underwater temple. They aren't meant to be there, as they aren't out of control. Their only objective there is close. Amidst the battle against Marine Digimon, it's finally closest partner, Tsunarisamon's turn to enter the fight. At last, we see its true form, its ultimate form, Pyramidimon, a Digimon with an extremely large body. It digivolved from the data of ancient ruins scattered throughout the digital world. Its body is made up of sand data and is surrounded by a perpetual sandstorm that keeps ordinary Digimon from approaching. By absorbing both ruins and the ancient data stored within them, it has developed extraordinary intelligence, along with the power to hold its own against enormous armies. A Digimon that consumes vast amounts of energy when active, it typically spends a lot of time asleep, camouflaging itself as a pyramid. Even if it suffers massive damage, it can instantly regenerate by absorbing sand from its surroundings. As such, it is extremely difficult to stop this Digimon without landing a direct hit on its Digicore. When using its Zofar Kabus move, it spins its pyramidal fingers and pulverizes the enemy, while for Apesh Ikab, the pyramids on its shoulders smash the enemy from overhead. Lastly, for its Lena Kamsin move, it unleashes a devastatingly erosive sandstorm from the eye on its chest. At one point, we see Elisamon's evolutions silhouetted in shadow. The next update will be on November 21st, featuring column Tips 14. The final part of Comic Episode 8 will be posted on November 28th.